Ta 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 ta. This is Gondor, and Gondor is back. There's plenty of Haradrim coming in from out back, but you know, we are mustering forces to try and meet them, and so is the Swan, though its armies are conspicuously absent from the roads around us. Well, we have Niron over there, but I'm not sure he's going to be doing much. He's not been doing much to stop Warlord Musab from just warlording through our lands, but I'm hoping that, attracted as always to forts, he will blunder into our militia at Lamedan. Or not at Lamedan, sorry. Yeah, it is Lamedan. It is Lamedan. Okay. Okay. So, I got it half right. Anyway. And as such, we'll be able to trap him and his friends. He might also just go to Brethil, I suppose. Or Tarnost. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe he'll backtrack and hit Fanwellond. If he does, well, then that'll be annoying, but I suppose we'll be able to send some aid. You know, we have some cavalry over here, and we have some troops in this fort that are pretty decent, and there's some defenders in Fanwellond that are too few to be counted. But how are things going in Karath? Well, we've got a lot of Rohirrim around all of a sudden, and one thinks that they might help defeat Zun.
I'm gonna stick you.
But even if they don't, I guess we'll be fine. I guess we'll be fine. We've got more troops coming in, more pikes, and then Balorn is building, Karath is of course building, and then Isengard have fixated on taking Londangren, which they may well be able to do, depending on who's defending it. It's the kind of situation that could go either way. Speaking of going either way, there are troops going either way around here as well, because we've taken the Morannon, and then the orcs are coming. Lagbuk is coming with all of his lags and all of his bugs, and they have decided to take back the Black Gate. Good luck with that, is what we'll say. And of course, taking back is also something we are keen to do. In this case, Kiridungol, from back from the hands of Mordor, because of course the Witch King came there and steamrolled everything in the way that he likes to do, and then we steamrolled him right back at Minas Ithil. You know, it's fun how we can do that sometimes. You know, he can do a bit for us, we can do a bit for him, and in the meantime we have the brothers in arms down here preparing for new adventures down around Haudanur, or maybe closer to home if Navi decides to come north. That's sort of the state of things, the state of play, as it were. So welcome back to Gondor. It's been a while, at least a while since I have been here. So the recap was for my sake as much as it was for yours. But happy to be here, thrilled to be back, and let's get the Waffle a-going with turn 61. Rohan appear as competent at stopping Isengard as a fart in the wind, and now they are farting back home. But, you know, what more can you expect? So, bugger me. Morannon under siege. That's okay. We can live with that.
My lord.
Phaelon, I think your words will be wasted on these fools. I'm sorry. But Yagur is there. Radnag is going for Kaiandros. It's going to be the death of him. Yada yada yada. No. Let's give our enemies their due, their proper due. One by one they shall be retrained. One by one more shall come along. I feel like our military industry is coming into its own at this point. Ah, Navid is coming closer. Well, hello there, my little friend. Are you happy to be in the land of the brave Rangers of Athenian? Well, you should be. They will come visit you soon enough. Ooh, new faces, fresh blood. Grist to the mill. Okay, let's send him on. I think he should go and take up command around Tarnost and those kind of places. Ooh, okay, interesting. It seems that the warlord Musab was doing a bit of a feint into our lands and then rah, back to linear. Oh, that might have peaked the microphone a little bit, but anyway, I will restrain myself. I will restrain myself. So what can we learn from that? Fanwalond is apparently just considered a pass-through kind of country, at least by Harad. But now we have plenty of Kandish forces coming too, and yeah, it is concerning. It is concerning. Because Kand may not be quite as moderately disposed toward us as it appears that Harad are. So, more troops, that's for sure. We're getting some recruitment opportunities in Serlond any day now. And these fellas, Thorongil, you can go to Kirith Eor, but it won't help you retrain, so Serlond it is, I suppose. That's an option at least. If not Kalambal. Or nah, Anulon just got the pikes, which also does make sense. And there's plenty of pikes to give. You know what? I'm gonna send them all east. We need them over there. Alright, that Isengard army is now on a clock. Because there are plenty of forces arraying against them. Kalanhad. Nice to have a barracks here, and Gondor cavalry. Let's just keep them there for now. The recruitment queue at Kandros is very full, but we're working on expanding it a bit. So, one little bit at a time. Skiriath, yeah, we covered that. Thragondost, or did we cover that? Yeah, we did. Yeah, the building armories, good. Thragondost, you building a port. Osterthiel, what about you? Oh, you are open for business. Or at least your masons are. So what do we do with you? Do we have any particular desires? Any particular industries that would light our fires of imagination? We could build a port. A port might be nice, trading a bit with the other side of the river. But I am equally enthused by the notion of getting a governor's quarters actually. Because we'll reduce corruption a little bit, but it's really all about the recruitment opportunities. We want to upgrade our barracks and those things. Getting a better stables is also nice, but it's really all about, you know, getting some Gondor infantry and Gondor archers on the ground around here, because then we can truly start being a menace to polite society.
I respect you in battle.
And listen just to how polite this guy is. It would be disrespectful of us not to acknowledge his presence, would it not? Any other thing? I mean, we also do want this place to grow a bit. So, yeah. Eventually we will invest in public fountains. But for now, we're happy with Gondor, or its Captain Boromir, providing his farming magic. Do we want to move out from Kandros and just slay Ragnag where he stands? Possibly. Possibly. But I don't feel particularly rushed there. I am hoping that Lagbuk will attack the gate next turn, though. We want to get that over with. Ooh, Fountain Guard. Colour me intrigued, dear game. Colour me intrigued. I will have them. I will have them all. Steward's stables? Potentially good, but I have a feeling that the guard barracks is especially good. We want it. We want them. I mean, we want them all, really. And yeah, with those 3 trade buildings wrapped up, then Minas Tirith will be the income center of our dreams, or at least some version of it. And we can move on to making it a military power as well. It already is, but we want to get our Gondor infantry there, and we want to get some cavalry there as well. Pinneth getting a good. We also want others. Palenbel, you can get some troops. And you should. We're going to send them east. Ethring. Ah, Blackwood Vale Arch is coming along. Good, 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 good. Very good. Yeah. Thorongil. You're going to settle on, I think. Or maybe you're going to Cannonbell. Actually, it'll take a while before that'll be ready, so... By the time you get to Cannonbell, though, there'll be another bit of capacity for retraining you, and that'll all be swanky. Which is a technical term for very, very nice. Then we have Stuart's Hall coming along, and a way station in Balorn. Those are very good for curbing corruption, obviously, and for retraining troops, but I'm wondering, might it not be better to actually focus our attention on getting maybe a stables from here, because it's so far away from everything. But cavalry can move pretty quick. And we can upgrade it to its 2nd level, with the castle being what it is. So I think that's going to be what we're doing. And then we'll get some armor and send off freshly trained Gondor cavalry. The finest steeds in the realm. It's not saying a lot, but it's saying enough to perhaps be worthy of note. Yeah. Goody. Time to smash up Navid, I suppose. I don't think he has the wherewithal to resist us. We've got all the rangers in the world, and they've got no armor to speak of. I mean, even these with thrice upgrade only reach 4 armor, and these guys hit for 6 missile damage, so you think you are safe. You do have some cavalry to worry about, but not that much. Let's see. Yeah, mostly melee cavalry actually. Only 2 cavalry archer units. Yeah, I welcome this. I welcome this. So let's see them on the field.
Let them have it, man.
Here we stand. And we start by assembling every man in the ranger department. Let's put them here. Actually, will we just... Yeah, let's put these behind them, I'm thinking. Or maybe even in front of them. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, so we have the rangers sort of back here. We've got this line of archers right here. Something like that. Something like that. And then we'll have these fellas over here. And then we can run these guys forward a bit. Everybody shoot now. Let's see how these guys fire. Yeah, it's okay. We just need to get the melee units in place, and everybody will be shooting a decent little arc. Come, dear folk of the steppe. I've got arrows for you. No, let's shoot the nobles there. Yeah, good, good, good.
Be watchful. Be watchful.
Ah, okay. Horseman going in on the militia. You know, a good choice. A good choice, dear horseman. The better marines, you can hold your own. Gondor militia here. Oops. Yeah, they're going for the militia this time. Good. Good. You're learning, Hand. You're learning. Okay. Where else? Ooh, here comes the marauders. Here come the marauders. Let's direct a few arrows toward them. Ah, here we go. What are these horsemen doing? Trying to hit our flank.
Like this, we will smash the enemy.
But we won't bite. Oh, no, they're not hitting our flank. They're hitting the back of their own units. Oh, you guys, you didn't have to do that. Christmas has come early. Ah. Though in the context of Middle-earth, it may only be the... I don't think there's much of a Christmas at all. Okay, here they come. Charge Smaug. That sounded like I said charge Smaug, but yeah, let's not interrogate that any further. Alright, we have Boromir caught up in a melee, but you know, Boromir can win a melee, it's okay. His troops are ready for battle. They said so themselves. Oh, hello there, Rangers. You're getting quite the hammering, but... Okay. Hit those guys in the back, please.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Nomad horsemen getting a little frisky with our rangers back there, but we can hit back. We should be able to do something decent. Okay. Everything good over here? Okay, how are we doing here? Guardsmen? Actually, oh, you might want to take care of these. Pick up your bows, countrymen. Alright. Ah, over there, okay. Well, shoot at them. Use your bows. And your brains. Both your bows and your brains. Can I get a volley to weaken those bastards coming in to hit us? Oops. Ah, that's gonna hurt. But a counter charge can sometimes be effective, and yeah, I like that. I like that. That's going well. It's going well. Good, 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 good. All right, everybody, as you were, back on the nobles, please. And there's some tribesmen. Don't need to care about those too much. Okie dokie, we've got some archers. They can be used to pressure their archers. These guys, keep on the nobles. Ah! Faramir under attack. But he shall be defiant, and the guardsmen will help protect him, so that's good. These guardsmen, in there you go, and these guardsmen, in there you go. You always take some losses when you're fighting canned. Sort of the name of the game. There's nothing much you can do about that. But we've got them where we want them. We've outlasted their cavalry, and now all they can do is run away from us, really. And even that's not going to help them all that much. Because, you know, we're rangers. We've got plenty of range. Oh, here they come. Just close enough for us to hit them. Thank you, Canned, for being a good target. Yep, there we go. He doesn't like it anymore. Let's see if our archers can actually nail the bastard. Nailed all his friends. It's not looking likely, is it? Nah. Get one last volley. But they're not quite hitting him, so that's it for us.
Be awed by the victory we have won.
Still won pretty handily though. Thank you everybody for participating in this little military exercise. And off they go, scurrying back south to Hotanur. And we can lick our wounds back here. Get all our rangers retrained, and then after that we can start focusing on the others.
As you wish.
These folks can be retrained over here. We can send them
By your command.
some down to the castle. Are we retraining the right people here? One could make a very, very cogent argument that these rangers already have some armor. It's these ones, I'm pretty sure. So that means that, yeah, I'd rather do some superior chainmail for the axemen of Lasarnach because they're gonna need it. It's all the defense that they have against the shadow. Let's see. Big question, maybe Karas will come under attack next turn, but if they do, we do have some means of defending ourselves. Not much though, it has to be said, but maybe just enough. We have a military garrison as well. That's not to be counted out, particularly of small battles like this with, you know, armies that are not full to the brim with orcs. But you know, ally, I might use your help. Helm or whatever you're called. Whatever your name is, it's a beautiful bugger. I say we leave off our spending for now and face the coming turn with an extra territorial guardsman unit. Iorthon, the gatekeeper, comes under fire, and he must keep the gate yet again. Plenty of orcs are coming, but they're led by maulers, so you know that superior strategy is not on their minds as much as alright then. Yeah, our troops are facing in a logical direction, aren't they? If the enemy were to come from Mordor, but they're coming from the other side. Though I suppose the deal with this is that the Black Gate can face whichever direction, right? Almost. It's a little bit broken with these, you know, towers of the teeth sitting here, which, you know, they can't just change direction depending on which way you're facing. But the idea that you can man the wall and put up a camp behind it wherever the enemy is, I mean, that's you know, it's a fine idea. It's a fine idea. So what do we have for range? Well, we certainly have some rangers. And the rangers are prime candidates to be on the wall itself. Because this wall is easier to fire from if you've got a long distance between you and your foe. And, well, that's where these guys excel. So, we will make use of that. Then we have our remaining archers. We'll put them, you know, a little bit over here, a little over there. We'll make sure that they don't fire for any particular reason or reason. Yeah. But it's very possible that we'll just have to put them in final positions once we are rolling, battle-wise. Ah, bugger me. I wanted you guys over there. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, okay, that's good enough for now, and then we'll just take all of our infantry, put them over here. Just generally we will fidget with them as we come in. And our cavalry, we could actually very well put them outside the gate. So I think we're going to do that, because look at this. It's just all infantry horde, infantry horde, infantry horde. If we can somehow snipe their general with a cavalry charge before they even hit the wall, then, you know, that's a good time, isn't it? So we're going to go out with our militia and with Iorthon, and we're going to keep the others. We're going to go with everybody, I guess. We should be able to keep them safe. We can always run away from harm. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Our healing will usually favour those who fall first. And given our tactics this time around, that'll probably end up being our cavalry. So I'm going to put our militia, or our defenders, so to speak, at the front of the line. Let's see. Yeah. Then come our militia tier troops. And then come our more professional soldiers. That'll be the idea. Alright, here we go. They've got some archers. They're running toward us. But you know, let's not waste any arrows on those when we could be charging them down. They're coming to meet our cavalry after all. We should make sure to meet them. Oh, hello! I spot a general. So there we go. And can you charge like that? No. Stop. You guys. Nope. Come on. Acquit yourselves like you actually mean it. A little better, but okay. Thank you, Iorthon, for actually showing how it's done. Blum 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 kablamo. Okay. Well, so far we've certainly put a dent in their archers and in their general's bodyguard. So let's pull back a bit before we lose any more. And let's have our archers shoot
like this,
opportune
we will
targets,
smash the enemy.
such as the halberdiers that are coming in over here. As soon as they get into range, we should start blasting them. Yep, I'm happy with that. Alright. Yeah. No big sense of urgency, right? No sense of urgency whatsoever. Running guard. Maulers. Hello there. Let's just stay clear of the halberdiers whenever we can. Charge into some black orcs. Why not? Let's see how they do. Okay, this is interesting.
The battle is very much in our favor.
Yeah, we didn't
Victory will
quite
be ours.
get him though. Okay, and here come the spearmen. Okay, fair enough. Pull back. We'll keep targeting those that are sort of in a decent spot for targeting. As soon as they reach this place, the arc for the archers gets a little suboptimal. Okay, where do we have that mauler? Oh, okay, only 10 men. Or, you know, orcs. It's not that we can't rout them. Without killing the general, we surely can. But it would be nice to get him. Though at this point he's buried himself in scouts. But yeah, we've taken out nearly a fifth of their army and they haven't even entered the settlement. Okay, that's pretty nasty there. Bunch of maulers coming in to snatch up our troops. Ah, the ram has arrived. Charging in, the host is battered. You guys smashing maulers, nice job. Now it's time to smash these orcs. Yeah, decent charge, but wasn't in the best location. But that one, oh yeah, very nice. Okay, good. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Running guard. Okay. Don't pursue them straight into enemies. It's gonna end badly. So, where did that little general go? They're just chasing them up and down the field now. And boom. Ouch. Horses smash into orcs. Orcs fall down and go ow, ow, ow. You know, that's how we like it, actually. And then after this, we'll send these cavalry units back for a training.
If we continue like
Iorthon is basically just beating them down. All on his own. With his little cavalry detachments. Yeah, let's shoot the Mor-POOR a bit. They haven't been shot that much. Can we locate their general? I'd love to do that. If we can find him on the minimap, perhaps. Oh, yeah. Aha. That's where you are. That's where you're hiding. Iorthon has found you. Okay, charged into the back of the Mor-POOR instead. Wasn't quite what I meant. Ah, okay, because the general's right there. Okay. Yeah.
Curses! The enemy are battering down our gates.
That's what happens. Orc band routed. Very nice. Black orcs routed. Very nice. We've taken out half their army. Okay, these guys need some loving. Squires. So where is he now? Where's the big guy?
Only blast their eyes. The enemy's ram is through our gates.
He's so well camouflaged in this environment. Oh, there he is. Hello. You're running in amongst the archers. That's a brave decision there.
The walls are no longer ours. The enemy have taken them.
Yeah, just run them down whenever possible. Oh, I forgot to put my archers in position. Well, this is a decent position for these guys at least. This is decent for those. You guys can... Ah, yes. Enemy general fallen. Excellent news. Nah, let's just do that. And then you can shoot whatever. Alright, how are we doing out here? I don't want to see Iorthon falling. Nah, doesn't look like he will. So, nice. Okay, here comes the blob. Keep firing, men! So, the cavalry sort of achieved what they needed to. The field before the Black Gate is littered with the dead of the enemy. And now Yeah, they've just collapsed through the wall, basically. That's what I'm going to call it. They run in, they run into a wall of death, and they despair. Team 3 can just mash, and then they'll die. Flee, or be captured. Very nice stuff. Anything left? Ah yes, there's a little bit of strength here. Trying to get to a Giggling cavalry. And they're just tired of the whole thing. So now they run toward the gate. I say we send in the defenders.
If we continue like this,
they're nice and warmed up. So let's get them rolling. It's gonna be great, y'all. It's gonna be great. Prod them in the back with the Giggling cavalry, and I mean they'll probably flee before that, actually. They are not exactly winning this. Smash. Ah, there you go.
Pursue and run them down.
All they needed was a little push. Alright. So, Mordor, you've been annihilated. By cavalry tactics and force of arms.
Our foe is utterly vanquished. Let all who remember this day
452.
remember it as the day of our most glorious victory.
Jeebus Crispus. Yeah, I mean all the cavalry just did really well. Very nice. And the rangers, yeah, they sat up there and picked their targets well. I mean, everything's good. Everything's nice. Let's continue. So, Mordor, how do you feel? Do you feel wealthy? No. Okay, then. It'll be interesting to see how much cavalry we have left. From Iorthon's Grand Company, but my sense is that we will need to retrain them. Hello, tribes of Harad. Yeah, not much constructive dialogue to be found there. Karsast in need of projects. Plenty of troops coming around the bend. Kayandros. Okay, so Ratnak has just decided to stay and besmudge the land. We don't like that, of course. Not too grand. So we're gonna kick him out. Fanwillond. What are you gonna get? We can get some Dependent Marines. We have our governor's quarters. Maybe a leather worker would be good. It's still just a town, but if we can upgrade the leather worker, then as soon as it grows, you know, we'll get better troops as well. Shipwright to Karsast. Merchant's Wharf, perhaps? I mean... Yeah. That's a defensible outcome. Let's see. Skiddy's getting more troops. Hooray for that. And Belorn. Stables. The stable choice. Most advanced faction. Hooray! And Isengard. You have walked into my trap. But of course, we need to attack with our captain, which is a little disappointing. But the first battle may just end up being Otar from Kayandros doing what he can to take back our land. Now we have some cavalry there. That's very nice. Before we do that though, let's have a look at the situation at the Black Gate, just to make sure that all is going as we want it to. We can't retrain the cavalry here. But with the way station, I think we're retraining the rangers for armor, aren't we? Yeah, we are. I'm pretty sure. No, it's superior chainmail they need, and they can't get that here yet. Okay. Well, we'll see. But it's weird that we can retrain the numbers before the way station comes up. Don't know how that works, but anyway, we're gonna see. Time will tell. So here's what we're gonna do with these guys. We're gonna put them over here, in range of enemies. But if they get attacked, well, actually no, we can remove these enemies so they're of no consequence, and then they can just go back to Minas Tirith and retrain there. Yeah, that'll be the plan. That'll be the plan. Can they get... Yeah, Gondorian plate from Kayandros. Yeah, that'll be good. That'll be lovely. So for now, Kayandros marches out
Onward
against Radnag.
the enemies of Gondor.
Oh, a troll party. Well, I mean, the Pinaskedin are pretty good at taking down those. It's just about battering them down with cavalry charges, and they'll be out of there before you know what. So, oh, I already quick saved. So, yeah. Anyway, Captain Radnag, your time has come.
Break their will.
Right. I just had a bit of an incident. Broke a cup. Bugger me. Let's see if I can still use this. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I've got a little bit of a water problem, apparently. No. Let's form up our lines. Ooh, 3 units of Gondorian archers. All in their Gondorian finery. Actually then, let's do a front line of archers, back line of rangers. They can be a decent way back. We'll do it here, like this. And then our cavalry will have the sole task of taking out those catapults. Close the distance. Ah, yeah, the Gondor archers are fun because they just yell all the time. No stealth whatsoever. The rangers go like, steady now, shh, and then the Gondorians in front of them are just shouting, let them fly, let them fly, bows up. But yeah, we'll just shoot them. Ah yes, they have some cavalry this time. Charging straight into the axemen. Okay. It's a defensible action, of course, but our troops are hardier than theirs, so we will outlast them. Lucky
Battle
us.
is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
What about that one? Nope, that's okay. That one. Ow! Okay, that landed. Radnag's dead. Giggling crashes straight into a bunch of trolls. And the militia comes in and attempts a similar thing. And slightly less good at it, but anyway. It'll be okay. We already got routing from the enemy. Okay, maybe it's time that we just finish this. Southern Lancers, they need to be taken down a bit. Oops, hello there. I don't like what you guys do. Those trolls are nasty, and I hate them too. Gondor militia, not militia, infantry, routing the enemy. Yeah, we're handily beating them, but of course we ought to.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Why are you sitting there? Why are you trapped on those catapults? No. Oh, hello there. Ooh, the trolls are coming, the trolls are coming. Charging straight into our spearmen. Not a bad move, but nonetheless one that will doom them.
The enemy
Doubtlessly. Doubtlessly doomed. Yeah, just run them down. Archers, you've done your bit. You can just stop whenever you feel like it. "95% of them gone. A bit of cavalry for retraining. I'm happy.
Be awed by the victory we have won here today.
Very nice. Everybody working together. Giggling. Cavalry militia excelling today. Good job, my friends. Good job. And down he goes.
We've destroyed them.
We can retrain what we need to, and Iorthon can now have his bodyguard furbished with armor. Good news.
As you wish.
Retrain the cavalry at Minas Tirith, and then we'll send them on to the Morannon.
Have a taste of my blade.
One turn till the orcs must surrender. The pitiful remains of the army of our enemy. Let's send this infantry. Oh. Well, it is tempting to send them down here, actually.
By your command, march to exalt.
So that's exactly what we'll do. We just need more troops in Fanwelond. And yeah, so if we send these guys down to Fanwelond and these troops to the fort, Tarnust can receive some clansmen.
Yes.
Dinendir, you are a good man. Okay, so now Namir, come of age, quite recently, he can sit in Ethering for a little bit and learn. Dinendir can move on to Brith. I feel.
Captain of Gondor.
Can be there in 2 turns. All very admirable. Pelagir is very much trade focused.
I will not waste words on you.
Kaikusav is coming. Ooh, Gondor Cavalry Militia, of course. Yeah, they can head over to the Black Gate.
As
Why
you
not?
wish.
Seems good. Athenian Rangers and a couple of archers can go to the fort because they don't need retraining. Anything else that can go into a fort? Yeah, these guys. Lovely. And then there's just the small matter of saving Karas.
Your will, my lord. To war then.
And we're going to do that as the final bit of today's episode. So strap in while we smash Isengard.
Yes, my lord. Preparing the men to attack.
At this point, one wishes to remind those hapless orcs that their realm was once Gondorian. So, we have claimed their very legitimacy, their very existence. And here they sit, skulking around in the forest. I say, we dare to bring them forth onto this terrain, the terrain of our choosing. Dwin here and his men can act as a lure. We've got a bit of time. In come the pikes, in come the infantry, in come the archers marching bravely. Yeah, we might be in range with the position that we're taking, but of course, time will tell. Maybe not quite. Not quite. No? Nothing? Okay, perspective is tricking me. I feel like they're closer than they actually are. But actually, I mean, if they're all archers and raiders, then surely our cavalry can actually do most of the job here. We're going to march towards these guys. Yep.
If we continue
Pretty
like
convincing.
this, we will smash the enemy.
Okay, archers. Make a run for it. The enemy's coming now. And you must be ready to receive them. There we are. Good. Oh, hello there.
Never again will the land of my people fall into enemy hands. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Take down that marauder. And quickly. Zun is zunned out of existence. Torn asunder, if you will. Alright, and we can send our cavalry over to say hello to the archers. Ah! Good. Good. Rout them bit by bit.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Yeah, it's going decently well.
Never again will the land of my people fall into enemy hands.
The archers are apparently harder to rout. Let's put it to the test though. How are things over here? Ah, they're just running. Good. Nice star formation there, guys, but I want you over there.
The enemy army
Smashing up archers.
Pursue and run them down.
Nice. A brief little battle. Exactly what the episode needed for ending on a high note and without too many unresolvable questions.
Be awed by the victory we have won here today.
Isengard was unleashed, and now they will be put firmly back in their cage. Goodbye, Isengard. It was nice knowing you.
Victory in your name, my lord. Orders.
Alright. A bit of retraining here, a bit of retraining there. Retrain for armor in the immediate term, and then we'll retrain for the rest later. We have our spies around, and they've done a cracking job getting this place up to speed. Southern girl. Move, my friend, move. And, ooh, we're building stables here in Kath Eor. Great.
Your will, my lord. As you wish. By your command. As you wish.
And here we have troops that can march. And more troops that can march. Yeah, we'll end up getting a nice little fiefdom army. Maybe to be commanded by Dinadir, maybe by Hanion, we'll see. Hanion, maybe. But it seems that Harad were at least beaten back a little bit, which is very gratifying. The Warlord is nowhere to be seen. Which I suppose has to count as a positive, doesn't it? Doesn't it just? And so, we shall train veterans and seasoned infantrymen alike. We shall hold the Black Gate forevermore. Indeed. You know. What should we call it? There we go, the Gate of Giggles. Ha! Because all we will do here is hold off the enemy and giggle incessantly. I doubt we'll be able to retrain the Minas Ithil Guardians there, though. We'll have to send them back to Minas Ithil proper for that. It would be nice to retrain them, I have to say. And now the Numenorean armourer is coming along. Good stuff's happening, guys. Good stuff's happening. Our economy continues to hold decently well. We have Gondor cavalry coming around. Actually, we could send them to Minas Ithil next turn and get them retrained. Yes, we will do exactly that. That is the way, my friends. That is the way. Minas Tirith, can you retrain Axemen of the Sun at present? Nope, nope, I don't see them anywhere, so hold on then. Yeah, we'll probably need the Royal Hall first, and then the advanced provincial building. I was about to call it Fiefdom Barracks. There we go, Fiefdom Barracks. That's it. Yeah, but a short little episode in terms of the amount of turns we took. Plenty of little battles to be taken on in Mordor, in Ithilien, around Isengard, at Caandros, and each and every one won convincingly well. I think we can now say that we specialise in giving Mordor hell, and I hope you enjoyed that as much as I do, but regardless of any of that, be kind to yourself, be good to those you love. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.